this morning at Moonlight Automotive in Franklin, Louisiana, getting some work done on my van. I've got a little pinhole leak in the heater core radiator hose, and just wanted to let any trail angels or anybody to know that really like this guy here. Very honest. So if you're in the Franklin area and you need to have some work done, look him up. I can't remember what his name is. Let me see if I can get his name. Hold on. You want to tell us your name? Just
My name's Art, and this is Moonlight Automotive. We're here in Franklin, North Carolina, and if there's anything we can help you out with, just 181 West Palmer Street's the address.
okay. And what is your phone number, just in case?
It's 828-342-0238.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, seriously, if you're a trail angel or either this year or next year, and you have any issues whatsoever with your vehicle while you're coming through this area, I had one of the shuttle drivers for Baltimore Jacks tell me that this young man was extremely honest and true to his word, and good prices, and Art stood up to all of the good things that I heard about him. He replaced that heater core hose in, oh man, maybe 10 minutes, and charged me $20. I mean, that's the cheapest I've ever got away from a mechanic. Just a really good guy. Very, very nice way that he does business. I'm going to be going back there on Friday. Have to have my rotors replaced. Should have went ahead and done that while I had the brake pads and the calipers done. When I'm coming off the mountain on these steep inclines, 7%, 8% downgrades, the van is just shaking, shimmying real bad. So they told me that more than likely the rotors on the van are warped and probably need to be replaced before I ever came out here. So I'm going to have that done Friday morning. And I'm also learning that anytime you're doing mountain driving like this and you're going down the mountain on steep inclines like that, drop the vehicle into low gear and just ride it down like 30 miles an hour, but just ride it down. That way you're not constantly having to hit your brakes. And so I did that day before yesterday after I found out that's the way you're supposed to do it. And it's kind of like using a Jake brake on a big rig. Since I've been up here, I have been going, wow, I wish I had my Jake brake. So now I know how I can have a Jake brake in my van. So anyway, today I am taking the Bakers back out to the trail this morning, and then I have to run to Hiawassee and give some resupply and some gear that I picked up at the outfitter for another hiker, and meeting them there around 11, 12 o'clock when they come down off the mountain. And then I'm going to be coming back here to Franklin and setting up at Winding Stair Gap and seeing if any of my pack needs rides into town to resupply and go to the hospital and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be just another day of long driving and probably a full day of driving. But by the time I get back to Franklin, all of my pack will be on the trail headed this way. So that'll be a good thing. Been doing a lot of updating to the hikers for this coronavirus thing, and the ATC is recommending that we get off the trail and, of course, and return home. And, of course, me and everyone that I've talked to in my pack are determined to stay out here. We're not having an issue resupplying. We're not having an issue with trying to find hotel rooms. Yes, restaurants are closing down or have already closed down yesterday, but they're still serving food. They're doing curbside service, they're doing pickup, delivery, so you can still find food out here. That's not an issue. The Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which is the national park that we will be at within a week. They have closed down their visitor center and anywhere that people would be congregated at. But as far as I know right now, from what I've read, the trail is still open. I mean, they haven't shut that down. They're still allowing hikers to get their pass to be able to go through there. So if anything changes from that, what our plan is for me to just shuttle everybody around the national park, and they can continue hiking. And then when the national park opens back up, we will get them shuttled back to Fontana Dam and let them go through that section of the national park. We'll do the same thing in Virginia if we have to. I'm going to sit down Thursday with a group of my hikers that are thinking about staying in Franklin for a couple of weeks and see what they're wanting to do. But, there's so much fear of not being able to find resupply. And I really believe, I've been able to find resupply for the hikers just fine this last week, even with grocery store shelves all wiped out. And I really believe that, truck drivers have not gone on strike or they haven't gone home, so they're still going to be making deliveries to grocery stores and restaurants and stuff like that. So, everything that's wiped out right now, they're going to be resupplying. So, I really don't feel like us being able to find resupplies is going to be an issue. The NOC, Nantahala Outdoor Center, which is a big deal to the hikers as they're going through there. They have shut down everything other than their general store, but their general store is open, and that's where hikers send resupply boxes and usually resupply their food there. And I talked to them yesterday, and they're going to be open, and they have a good resupply of food. Also, the Fontana Lodge, I talked to them, and they said they were going to still be open and still have a really good supply of food for the hikers, and will still be open for hikers to be able to pick up their mail drops. So I don't see a point in going home right now. I am advising any of my hikers to not stay in the hostels and get a motel room if they can, because of the fact that the hostels are so many people in close proximity to each other. So, yeah, we'll just see how that happens. But I'm going to run in here to McDonald's real quick and get me a breakfast sandwich and go pick up the bakers real fast and get them back on the trail. So we'll see y'all in a little while. Well, Tribute, this is the second time I've seen your vehicle, and did not get a chance to meet you. I know eventually, maybe I will. So, if you see this blue van of mine, please stop and say hi. Wow, I had to stop and show y'all this view. It is incredible. I know the video doesn't do it justice, but hopefully y'all can see it.
Well,
a picture. I thought you.
are you doing
Nope.
a picture or
Nope,
a video?
I'm vlogging, video.
Oh, okay. I am Pops, and I'm a trail agent here. I come out every year this time of year to meet the hungry hikers coming up from Springer Mountain, and they're really hungry to get here. You know, by the time they get here, they eat. We got hot dogs and baked beans and cheese and carrots and all kinds of good stuff on them. So, and this is my beautiful girlfriend here.
And I don't have a name yet. So we're working
Well,
on
her
that.
name is Jeannie.
We're working on it. So
Well, you'll have to get you a trail name.
that's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have to name her something, I guess.
So y'all just come out here. Have you done a through hike or?
I haven't done a through hike, but I have section hiked. I've hiked this between Springer and Standing Indian numerous times, probably about 10 times actually. But I've hiked from Harper's Ferry up through New Jersey, about 350 miles
Right.
in 2016. But
Wow.
eventually I'm going to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Got bit by a recluse spider and
Oh.
had to come off the trail. Was in the hospital for 5 days. Intravenous feeding.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really infected my foot pretty bad. I
Yeah.
had to come off the trail, and I couldn't hike it with an open sore on my
Right.
foot,
Right.
So,
So how long are y'all gonna be set up? Just today or?
yeah, just today.
Just today?
We'll go back this evening.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all have all kinds of stuff here. There's fresh fruit and
Yeah.
bean salad for the
Yeah, these
Vegans
are for
and
the vegans. Yeah,
yeah,
so they can
vegans
make
and
bean
vegetarians.
sandwiches.
Yeah,
And-
we kind of ran out of vegan food at the grocery store, so we had to make that up.
right.
And we want to shout out to Chris, my neighbor, who is watching my dogs today, so we could do this.
Whoa, that's awesome. And you got some
Yeah,
chili
this is the
going
grill
and
here with
hot
chili
dogs
and
going and
dogs. That's right.
the ever elusive bottled water that you can't find now.
Bottled water. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
And
right,
this
well,
is for,
yeah.
we got compactor bags to line your
right.
backpack with, you know, to guard against getting your sleeping bag wet.
Right.
And we let the hikers throw their garbage in our garbage bag, and then they get a new garbage bag here.
Right.
So,
Well, thank you for doing this for the hikers.
Thank you.
oh yeah,
I know they are
hey,
very
it's-
appreciative.
It is. We get more fun out of it.
Yep.
It gives us more than we get.
Right. That's what I've been telling them. I
Yeah,
get
it's a
way
blast.
more out of it than what they're getting from.
Yeah,
from the whole
hikers
experience.
that come through here always, you know, it's just so grateful that it just makes you feel wonderful that you're doing this.
Right,
They're
right,
just very happy to see you. It's just a ball.
right.
Love it. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than right here today.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. All right. Well, I thank you very much for being on my video today.
Hey, Buttercup. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, so we are here at Winding Stair Gap, and I met a couple of hikers that I don't have on video yet. So they're gonna just give us a little information about themselves.
I'm Holly. I'm originally from Wisconsin, but now I live in Maine, so I get to hike home, essentially. My trail name is Mismatch, because I have two different color Crocs.
My name's Matt. My trail name is Master Pillow because I put way too much effort into my pillow at night. And I'm from London, UK.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm from London, UK as well. My trail name is Toots, and I won't explain that one just yet.
You might hear why.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. So far, what do you think has been the best thing about the trail?
Probably the people, I think.
Yeah,
the people that we've met have really like helped motivate us, and like the trail angels as well. They, yeah, we've been very lucky so far.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's definitely not the views because it's been foggy since we've been hiking.
Rainy and foggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you and good luck on your hike.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Okay, let's start with you right here in the front.
Okay, my name's Luca, also known as Kitty Cruising on YouTube.
Okay.
I started February 15th, so I'm going pretty slow.
And your YouTube channel is
Kitty Cruising,
Kitty Cruising.
yes.
Okay.
I'm Link. That's my wife, Zelda.
Zelda.
We're doing With You Outside on YouTube.
With
Started
you
March-
outside on YouTube.
Yep. We're in Instagram, and we started March 2nd. This is our trail family.
Okay.
Will started March 2nd. I'm just aspiring to make it north.
I'm Texas time. I started March 3rd. My Insta is Courtney's AT Adventure.
And you're from Texas?
I am from Texas.
Where are you from in Texas? I'm from Texas.
From Roanoke.
Roanoke. I've heard of that. Dallas. Okay. I lived in Dallas for 13 years, but more in the Mesquite area, and then moved out to the East Texas area, Longview, Marshall area.
I'm Gandalf. I don't know what day I started. It's all a little fuzzy. I'm also from Texas. I live in Gatesville, and trying to make it through. No YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yes, you do. Something.
I do know where Gatesville is. But, okay, so what would y'all say has been the best part of being out here on the trails so far? I know it's not the rain. I know it's not the fog. I know it's not the fact that you've had no views.
All the people. Yeah.
The people. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing is the people. So, all right, well, good luck on y'all's hike.
Thanks so much, Buttercup.
Hey guys, this is going to be the end of the day wrap up. I am staying here at the Budget Inn tonight. I decided to go ahead and get a room while I'm somewhere where they have really good prices. And also, after tonight, I probably won't have a chance to get a room until we get up to Hot Springs. So I decided to go ahead and get a room tonight and get comfortable, get a shower, all that good stuff. So this is my room here tonight, and I think they really need to do something about their curtains. Those are pretty bad. This whole motel, the Budget Inn, is all full of hikers right now. A mirror on the wall, I have no idea why that mirror would be there. But then you got a little desk and a dresser, window unit, TV, closet, microwave, refrigerator, and this little bitty bathroom. Let me see if I can find the light real quick. There we go. Again, they could do with some updating on their curtains, but looks fairly clean. Old sink, old shower. So, all right, let me flip you around and talk to you real quick. All right, haven't done a whole lot today. I've done a lot of driving. Dropped the Blazing Bakers off at the trailhead so they could head on up to Fontana Dam, the NOC, and then Fontana Dam. And then I went back to Hiawassee and resupplied a couple of hikers over there. Took one of them into town because I think she's going to be getting off the trail due to all this coronavirus stuff. and then came back over to Franklin to Winding Stair Gap, and was talking to a hiker there and found out that the Crawford family was at Rock Creek, which is, probably 5 miles from where I was. So ran over there and met them and came back into town and got my hotel or my motel room here. And then I got a text from Senpai and Beeper, and they said they were an hour and a half away from Winding Stair Gap. So I went back up on the mountain and picked them up and brought them back down here. And they're just a couple of rooms down from me. And we ordered some pizza. I'm fixing to be going and picking it up. And we're going to sit here and eat pizza and go to sleep. Eat pizza, get a shower, and go to sleep. So, probably going to stay in the Franklin area for a couple of days. I know Friday morning I have an appointment with the mechanic again to get the rotors replaced on the front of my car, the front tires. This mountain driving is rough on brakes, but I'm learning how to drive in the mountains, and by pulling it all the way down into low gear, and it basically acts like a Jake brake for your vehicle. So I'm learning, and I'm gonna get a hang of this. But when I had my brakes and calipers replaced a couple of days before I left the house, they probably should have went ahead and replaced those rotors then. So anyway, I've got to have that done Friday, and then Saturday I'm picking up a hiker's son at Winding Stair Gap and taking him back to Dix Creek Gap in Hiawassee, and then I will be completely out of the Georgia section for good and can concentrate on heading up to the NOC and then up to Fontana Dam from there. By Sunday, I would like to be in Fontana Dam. I'm thinking that the bakers will probably do a zero there, or at least a Nero before they go into the Smokies. And so I'll be back at the north end of my pack. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I got to run 300 feet down the road and go pick up the pizza because they won't deliver it. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye.